last night I had a vision, and there was Jesus, and he was at a scale, and it was kind of like those doctor's office scales, and you step on, and they want to be nice, and so they start at 0, and they kind of start bumping it forward. Sorry. But what I saw is he would put a church on the scale, and he would begin sliding it a little bit. And he'd weigh them to see if they had the proper nutrition from proper biblical exegesis and teaching. And he'd slide it down a bit, and he'd be like, all right, well, there it is. I'm creator. They believe that. Awesome. And then virgin birth. All right, that's right. And he was weighing it to see, and he would go, and then the cross, it was a very heavy, weighty one. And then resurrection was a heavy, weighty one. And I noticed that some churches, they wouldn't move the scale much because they only wanted to focus on one aspect. And then there were some churches that there were extra meaty ones, and he kept sliding it. And as he was sliding it, he was like, this is a heavy church. And he kept moving it, and he smiled more and more because it was the joy. And he was like, they understand who I am. They understand more of me. And then I heard him say, those that are weighty with the meat of me will be the ones that can carry my weight. And I've weighed you and found you wanting more of me. You've not succumbed to the sweet tooth of the world, and those with the sweet tooth of my word are destined to have cavities in their understanding of me. And then it was like he looked straight at Dr. Russ and Pastor Maeve, and he said, but I've seen what you steward, and you're willing to eat the meat. And you're more concerned with raising up warriors than raising milk-based diets. Said you've not veered when others want milk and sugar coating, and you've not forgotten your first love. So I am moving near to you this day. He says, I am moving in, says the Lord, and I'm not bringing a moving truck. Instead, I'll allow the train of my robe to fill anywhere in your house that you will make room for. And I found you worth your weight in gold, so I'm paving the road to your house in my golden glory so that others will notice. He said, I'm paving it in 24-karat gold, for Psalm 24 is my promise to you. The earth and everything in it is the Lord's. The world and its inhabitants belong to the Lord. For he laid its foundations on the seas and established it on the rivers. Who may ascend the mountain of the Lord? Who may stand in his holy place? The one who has clean hands and a pure heart, who has not appealed to what is false and who has not sworn deceitfully. They will receive blessing from the Lord and righteousness from the God of his salvation. Such is the generation of those who seek you, who seek the face of the God of Jacob. So lift up your heads, you gates, rise up, ancient doors, then the King of glory will come in. Who is this King of glory? The Lord strong and mighty, the Lord mighty in battle. Lift up your heads, you gates, rise up, ancient doors, then the King of glory will come in. Who is he, this King of glory? The Lord of armies, he is the King of glory.